Warning, this episode of the Bourbon Note contains images that should be disturbing to anyone with a sense of decency. Viewer discretion is advised.
Hey everybody, welcome back to the Bourbon Note. I'm Greg.
I'm Ben.
And today, we're drinking bourbon. All right, Ben, I'll bite. What's up?
I'm dressed for the occasion.
Which occasion are we talking about?
Well, it's a special night on the Bourbon Note tonight. We're going to be experimenting with a blend. Tonight we're going to be combining Old Forester 1920 and Old Forester 1910 to create Old Forester 1915. Tonight on the Bourbon Note, two become one.
Silver screen and all its sad goodbye. I'm never gonna dance again. Guilty feet have got no rhythm. Though it's easy to pretend, I know you're not a fool. You should have known better to cheat a friend and waste the chance that I'd been given. So I'm never gonna dance again the way I danced with you.
So this is Old Forester 1920, and this is Old Forester 1910, and we're gonna blend them together.
Well, we have. So we did approximately 50-50 pour. I think you were a little bit more accurate than me.
In the spirit of science and nothing else.
Exactly.
That's the theme of this episode.
So I'm guessing mine's probably a 1914 and a half, maybe September 1914.
Not, don't get into that 1916.
1916, that
No,
was a bad
that's
year.
Foul year of our Lord. So anyway, we wanted to do this because I've actually seen this on Instagram a little bit, things like that.
It's a thing.
Yeah, so there is no actual Old Forester 1915.
I would beg to differ.
So-
Not officially from the Old Forester
Right.
factory.
So we've got the 1920, which is 115 proof.
Yes.
And then we've got the 1910, which is a 93 proof, but it is a double oak.
Yes.
Both of these are outstanding bourbons on their own.
Yes.
So yeah, after seeing this on Instagram a few times, I thought it'd be kind of cool. This is something anybody can do because you can get these bottles anywhere
So funny thing,
to try something new.
a couple years ago, this line came out, and I tried to collect the entire line. They have an 1897 Bottle and Bond, 1870 original batch.
Yep.
Is that it?
That's the main four whiskey row.
Right.
And then there's like Statesman, which is technically part of the whiskey row.
And I found all of them except for 1910. 1910 was the unicorn for the longest time.
Yep.
But it seems like this year it is far more available.
These were supposed to be allocated actually, and they liked them so much, I think is how it goes, that they just want to put them all out as a regular thing. So yeah, you should be able to find these at any liquor store, or at most liquor stores, yeah.
You can find all four of them.
All right.
All right.
I'm a huge Old Forester fan, so this is gonna be awesome. The nose is incredible.
Rich caramel. It's gonna be hard unless we did it. We were debating doing a pour of each one and the blend.
Yep.
But we decided to just do a large pour.
Yeah, we just figured for this one, we're just gonna focus on the blend.
Yep.
And nothing else.
Is that a double?
That's the weird
entendre?
part about this episode,
Oh.
is that we're blending whiskeys together. That's what makes this one odd. Rich, yeah, like you said, rich caramel.
Rich, very rich. There is definitely a kick from the 115 proof.
Yes, but it's also balanced out by the uniqueness of the double oak, because the double oak has a very, very different flavor to it.
Right.
It's got really just an extra sweetness. It's got
Rich
some of those
cherry
molasses and
kinda.
cherry notes to it, yeah. I think at some point we should do all three of these together.
Yeah, totally agree. There's 4.
No, I mean these two individual and then the blend.
Oh, I see.
Just for fun. But yeah, super rich. I mean, that comes off like a premium bourbon.
It does.
All right, I can't wait any longer. Let's
All
go
right,
in
here we
for
go.
here.
That hits the high notes.
Yeah,
That
it really
has
does.
a lot happening. Now, each of these individually are really, really good bourbons.
These are a couple of the best out there for availability and price.
And they're, what, in the $50 range?
This one should top out about 60,
Okay.
about 55.
Okay.
The whole Old Forester lineup kind of goes up in increments.
Yeah.
So, yeah, there's a lot of...
But the blend, you're kind of getting, I mean, we've had a number of double oaked bourbons, and they are a bit unique. For the obvious reason. And I'm getting that on this. Like, it's rich and molassesy, cherry kind of notes.
You're getting all that up front. It kind of finishes with like a dry oaky
It does.
sort of note, and then you get that little extra proof, you know, because of the 115 coming through.
So it's almost like a high proof, longer, like I don't know the age on them, but it really drinks like a really mature bourbon.
Yeah, absolutely. Because
Like-
we've had some...
You could tell someone this is a 15-year bourbon and they wouldn't dispute it. Like it drinks like a really old quality bourbon. Great mouthfeel.
Yeah, this drinks like a premium bourbon. I mean, we've had some allocated stuff, and allocated stuff isn't always what it's cracked up to be.
But we've had some
of it
old
is.
stuff recently. That
And we've had some old stuff that's really good.
yeah.
And we've had some, you know, you get some that are a little more expensive. Now to do this experiment is gonna, if you're buying just these two bottles
Yeah.
only for this, it's expensive, but
Sure.
they're two great bottles to have on hand. This is outstanding. I think this is really good.
Really, really is.
I'm surprised that this isn't a bigger thing.
That's what she said.
Maybe I haven't seen it as
be
much
a bit of
on,
a
maybe
thing.
it's out there a little more than I've seen.
Side note, you may have noticed from the video, Ben is trying to make this a big thing.
And there's so many references I can just like trying to walk past. I mean, at this point, we've probably lost half of our subscribers.
And gained another half.
Yeah, a very interesting half. They're here for all the wrong reasons. Yeah, I agree with you. This comes off as a well-aged bourbon. I think these are probably decently aged the way it is, in the sense that they're probably in
Agreed.
that 7-year maybe area.
Yeah.
That's kind of average for a...
So let's assume 7 years and 7 years. So you're thinking this is like a 14-year bourbon.
Yeah, if that makes it a 14-year, and with the 115 proof plus the 93, that makes it 200 and some
208.
change. Yeah,
208,
is it? Yeah, 208 proof.
which is 104%.
Yeah, perfect. Yeah, that's exactly. We're good at math here at the Bourbon Note. I'm gonna do this more often. I don't have a bottle of this currently. I do have a bottle of the 1910, but
It was the sacrificial.
it was the stand-in, and it's still wearing its ball gag. Is it ball gag or gag ball?
I'm afraid I'm unable to answer that question.
Okay. I don't know. But I have seen Pulp Fiction, but they don't reference it, you know. I'm back to the bourbon. Yeah, I think I'm gonna, because I need to pick up a bottle of this,
Yeah.
because I love it.
Well, to be honest, you need 2 of these and 1 of these. Because you want them individually, and then you need a decanter to blend.
Oh, to just blend the whole, yeah, that's not a bad idea, actually.
Well, I don't know. Doing the 2 pours is not the end of the world, but
Yeah, this is really good. I mean, this is, if you want to taste a premium bourbon,
it
do this. It really does come across as a very, very high quality,
Rich,
well-aged.
a lot of flavors, very balanced.
I've been experimenting with blends anyway, because every time, if you've noticed, if you watch our show regularly, if we do a tasting side by side, I like to take the last couple little bits and pour them together. And that's actually an interesting kind of experiment. And you had brought that up a while ago. We're actually meaning to do a create your own blend video, which we should probably get on that at some point.
Finish, yeah.
I think we've referenced that in
fair.
other videos, and it's been like 6 months since then. But this one is a home run.
This is
I wish
awesome.
I had thought of this on my own. So credit to whoever out there came up with this, but this is outstanding.
It needs to come straight from Old Forester.
Yeah, I mean, if they could just secretly blend these 50-50 and release it as a, a top tier bourbon.
$100 bourbon, or maybe more.
Yeah. Yeah, that's just perfect. I love it.
It is awesome.
All right, well, this has been a blend experiment on the Bourbon Note. I'm Ben,
I'm Greg. Cheers.
and our apologies.
Ball gag, really?
I mean, maybe somebody will say it in the comments.